Poppasteves here, back in the world, playing Minecraft. I've got these excellent farms. Work awesome, drop a lot of items. Gone through the trouble, made a bunch of sorting systems. Got a bunch of these copper golem guys all over the place sorting things out. But today is all about what do I do with this stuff? I got all these great farms, I got all this great stuff, and don't know exactly what to do with it all. So today, I'm going to deal with a few items. Got a bit of a problem though with my sorting system, that this hopper line is directly underneath that general mob farm I have up top. Hopper line flows across, bit of a filter system here where I got my pulling out the gunpowder and the string and arrows, and what else do I got? Bones and rotten flesh. We get rotten flesh from that farm up there. So we try to filter all that stuff out first. Problem I have is some stuff is kind of spitting through. It's like, I don't know, goes too fast or something. Can't catch it. So what I'm planning on doing here is doubling up the filter system. Now, I'm going to have the two filters here, both looking for gunpowder. So thinking is, if okay, gunpowder comes down the line a little too quick and you can't catch it all, second one will catch it. So all I simply have to do here, make enough room. There's 5 in total, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3. Let's just make this a little bit bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, this is a simple item sorting system. Used it. It's very reliable. And once you understand how it works, it's like, oh, that's obvious. I try to explain it, and I will. Do I have enough stone? Oh yeah, I got a ton of stone. All based on signal strength from this comparator. I can't put it there because I'm in the way. All right. Too many. And then cover the whole thing with redstone. So basically all that's happening is that when a comparator sees that there's enough items in here to power signal strength 3. It will unlock. It will turn off that redstone torch. Once this block is powered, that'll power the repeater that we put in there, powering the block, unpowering the redstone torch, unpowering this block, and then unpowering the hopper. I'll put these like this for now. Oh. Okay, and then I need to put one right here. Need more space. Lovely. I have a pickaxe handy. Okay. Should have no more complaints. There, we're going to place a hopper straight into that comparator up there. And we're going to place a hopper this is the hopper that gets locked so that items cannot flow through because of that redstone torch. So I can illustrate this by putting stuff in here and, oh, sorry, it'll go down to 45. It's 45 hits. It will stop. Okay. Gonna take, I need 20 cobble. Make this system work. I have 19, of course. I've got one more cobble. Make the system work, we need to make a placeholder. Leave a collar. Need an item that will never ever get thrown into the system. To easily find an item that will never get in there is to give an item a goofy name. So as long as an item that has that goofy name doesn't get put into the system, we'll be all good. And you guys here, let me give my friends something to do. Hopefully you drop some. Okay. So in this top hopper, we place these placeholders, one in each. So as long as, if a block had that exact name flowed through the system, yeah, that would make a mess. The odds of someone renaming a block what I just renamed, or myself doing it, I think it's pretty rare. It's not going to happen. So there, they all have their placeholders. So what? I'm going to start at this end, I think. Which one has... Why do you have a bow? Oh, because a bow came down the line. Before I had everything locked. Okay. Let's start with rotten flesh. course, my inventory is full. And we'll put 64 rotten flesh there. And 64 rotten flesh there. Bones. So basically what I'm doing is making it so that when the hopper line, I'll have to extend this obviously, comes along and skips the first one, the second one hopefully will catch it. This is my hope. You know what I'm thinking? Oops. This one I'm going to take rotten flesh out. I'm just going to put the rotten flesh right down here. Arrows and arrows. I think about this, I'm getting quiet. Sorry. So 2 with rotten flesh, 2 with bones, 2 with arrows. It's like a string. This one, get rid of the bones, put in the string. Right. Oh, I didn't get rid of the bones. Get rid of arrows, put in the string. Here, grab the gunpowder. Goodness. Fill that in there. Okay, I think we're in good shape. Not really. Inventory's packed. I'm a mess. But I've expanded this filter system now so that I have no issues whatsoever. Everything should just, if items come down too fast, first one don't catch it, second one will. I guess I could go here. Sure not. Break all these anyways. Hoppers. So I'm gonna go right in the side. Not there. This gets a little tricky. You gotta make sure that these guys are all flowing. In the correct direction. one too. So now all our hopper line flows from the mob farm, general mob farm, flows along here, around here, and into where our copper golems are, where they sort out all the non-stackable items. Okay. So my next idea is I'm going to take this stuff, all the gunpowder, all the string, right, arrows. You know, I could take all of this stuff. Yeah, bones too. Everything except the rotten flesh. And feed it over to these guys. Let them store it and have that as our main storage unit for all of that. Because they're already sorting it anyways. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. These guys already sort the stuff. Yeah, let's just continue with that. Here, deal with the block. So I just bring this up to this height. Then run it along. I hope I do this right. Okay, kind of blocks the view of all my little buddies in there sorting stuff, but there's stuff do I have here? Oh yeah, I put that in there. Well, can't help it, I got too much stuff. Might need this stuff though, so. No, I don't need all those spruce logs, that's for sure. But I should be done with all that. Yeah, I got a ton of that, ton of that. Okay. I think we're happening. So, what I'm thinking is, I already have these guys processing this stuff. I'll run this line across and let them continue. It's not like I have a shortage of hoppers. So yeah, it seems a little crazy that I go to the trouble of sorting these all out, and now I'm putting them all back together again. And I'm going to let those copper golems sort them out. So if I was to throw gunpowder in there, throw rotten flesh, throw string, throw bones, you should be seeing gunpowder flow through here. Now, if the system works properly, it shouldn't see any here, but I'm thinking it should catch it, and we won't get any extras here. So now, what I want to do here, I have rotten flesh. Gather, place it. What height? This height. And we already pushed the rotten flesh around and put it into a storage chest. So I'm just going to take this stuff. Pickaxe works best. So now all my hoppers. All my rotten flesh. Yeah, these guys are going this way. This is my rotten flesh spots. Over here, let's throw in all this rotten flesh. Should see it coming out right here. Shouldn't we? Uh-oh, where'd the rotten flesh go? It's there. Why is it not? Did I forget to put the redstone down or something? Oh, all the redstone's here. I see rotten flesh there. I do not see rotten flesh there, so it must be flowing through. I don't see rotten flesh flowing by here though. Yeah, how come it's not? Going into that one. Are these ones locked? Oh, maybe they're too close and they get locked because they're locked. That's why. Silly boy. Make a bit of adjustments here. You have this right beside there. No, this isn't live, but I do not cut this stuff out. So is all the rotten flesh. How come you're still not flowing? I do not understand. You should be flowing. Are you locked too? Is that the problem? That I'd have to bring it down one? Well, that's most unfortunate. I think you will always get one stuck here. Oh my goodness. Thought this would be easy. But yeah, these guys are all locked now. But they should unlock, right? There should only be one item in it. My thinking. See, there should only be one in there. Not this much. Oops, there should be one. One will always get locked in this one. Yes. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is going to work. Pretty sure. I'm pretty confident. So yes, it does lock one in there. I'm surprised to lock one in here. But when this is ready to flow, when we get a bunch of items in here, everything should flow, it won't jam up. I hope. Let's just throw some mobs down there and see how it works. Okay, you're in a different farm. Oh, you guys get in here so much. I should point out too that right now all the farms are working max because I'm here, because I'm working on stuff all the time, so everything's super active. Right? There's always tons of iron golems. Okay, kind of like this. I like the hopper line. I do need to cap it though. Make sure nothing falls in there. Yeah. This is going to work just fine. I've doubled that up. Now this is my next dilemma. Okay guys, stay away from the door. Stay in here. Oh cool, we're starting to get some other items. It's so many bows. These are fairly decent bows. What I'm after here though is the gold. Gold and the copper. and then the iron and chainmail armor, which I want to send into a smelter. So this is going to be painful. Not really. Going to move the sugar. What else was in here? Iron. Stone. So they'll still put that stuff in here. Okay. So now this is empty. So what I want this first chest to be is copper and the gold. So these are the items we want the copper golems to sort out and put into this chest. There. I still need a set of gold boots. For this. Now this one has got a whole pile of junk in it. What I actually want this chest for will be iron. Put this one over here, or maybe over here. So all that stuff can be in there. So what I'm trying to do here is get the iron and the gold and copper all sorted out so that we can ship all this stuff off to get smelted. Get ourselves some those iron ingot nuggets, I suppose. So the first chest is going to gather this stuff. I need to program it, I guess. I don't know what you'll call it. Tell the copper golems what to put in the chest. Okay, I should go make some gold boots just to put in there. Okay, so what's important though with these guys is this stuff doesn't fall out. We need to have some items stay in there. Okay, so I got this crazy idea. I could put a comparator here. And read how full that chest is. Now, gonna have to do though is be lower. Can I get lower? eventually going to have this all filled in. I can see it. So where exactly am I going here? Can't even see where I punched through. Oh, down there. Can I do the same thing? So that's where the comparator's sitting. So back here is where the hoppers. Are going to be. Right. There's going to be a hopper. Another hopper here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's hard to do like this. It's getting late. I have to try to think here. I have to get this first one built. So I want to take the same idea, what we did up there, you know, with these filters here. And make it so that it only allows, instead of measuring a hopper, I'm going to measure a chest and try to make it keep a certain amount in it. And lock the hoppers without using pistons like I did on the other side. I think it's quite reasonable. So this is where the hopper's going to be. Should we just throw the hoppers in there? Correct. This, not where I want a hopper. I'm not bringing stone. I want to get stone. Sorry. Sorry, people. I know. I'll use stone here. So 64 going. Should be able to see them flowing in. Don't they? You don't see it flashing, but they're going through. Just turn back on again. Yeah, I believe it all works. And you're always stuck with one in here. But why do we have string in there? Should be gunpowder. Why is there 5 arrows, 1 arrow? Because they get blocked up because the last ones. I should probably change this, but I won't. But again. We'll see. Wouldn't take much. Just to lower everything just by 1. Don't particularly want to. I like it at this height. Okay, never mind. Back to this. And that's where the comparator is. So this is where the redstone torch will go. That's where the repeater will sit. Okay, that, and it should be that and that. This is where the repeater sits. I built so many of these now, but I still get confused. I did not bring redstone torches, but I can craft one. Okay. Now, problem is this comparator is already powered. Let's see, I may have already drained all this stuff out of that chest. No, because I don't have a hopper there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Sometimes why do you go away? Rubber pickaxe. Stone. So there, so nothing should flow through because that hopper's locked. Now this is going to be a problem. Is our signal strength, because we're already that much stuff in it is going to be a higher signal strength than three, which it'll drain it right now. So what we want to do this subtraction mode stuff. Put another comparator right in the side of this one. With this subtraction mode, now I want to put a crafter. Do you remember how to make a crafter? I have a crafter maybe? What are the odds? Do I have a crafter? No, I do not have a crafter. I need a dropper though. And I need a crafting table, which I can make. I also need iron. So much for being prepared for these things. Bamboo planks will make me a crafter. Or I think I need iron. So first I have to make a regular crafting table. Now I should be able to make a crafter. Perfect. Okay, why I want a crafter? Crafter is a really simple way to apply a signal strength. So I put this at 9. So this will now produce 9. So in order for items to flow out of that chest, there has to be a signal strength oh, no, stay in there, buddy. Why did you want to come out? Don't come out. So items won't flow out. So we start. Okay, there's still a lot of room. If we reduce the signal strength of this, how much do I have to? Okay, it's still not flowing. This is going to work. Right, so there has to be signal strength of 9. So this will have to be greater than 9, 10, 11, 12. So it has to be a signal strength of 12 coming out of this chest before anything will start falling out of it. Sound good? Then these items will go over and join the smelter. Can we do that? Let's see why I can't do that. Then I can't add it. No, can't make that jump. So this is the smelter. All I have to do is feed this chest. And the items will go into here and then feed the furnace array that's up there. Okay. I think we can do this. Just not from here. I'm going to have to raise it up though. Yeah, I bet you I'm going to have to raise it up. It's nighttime again. Holy cow, time flies. Well, this video, its title is all about processing all this drops that I get, all these items that all these farms produce. That would be too high. Like maybe not even. I think so though. I wish I didn't put this in one lower. Or can I just do that? Just put it directly into the hopper. I think I want it to go this way a little bit. Right. And then over. Makes most sense. Does anybody have any idea what I'm trying to do? Anybody watching my video? I'd so love it to line up perfectly. This is it. So I'm going to take all the gold that we get from our general mob farm and feed that into our smelter. I can go up one higher, so I don't have to do it like this. Because I don't particularly like it like this. Should be have a hopper in here. Actually do this now. This is off by 1. So I can actually just run it right into there. Maybe not. Redstone block's going to get pushed ahead, so let's not get carried away here. But we are going to bring a hopper line I always say I'm going to break all these. Okay. It's nice having a lot of hoppers. This is your first. I did not want a hopper to fall into the hopper line. Right. That one. So it goes like so. Yeah. So now all the gold will fall in this hopper line and watch me fall into the ocean. Fill that cart, and that cart will take the stuff up and smelt it all. From there, the golden nuggets will come out and get crafted into ingots and be sent to our into our chest. where we gather our gold ingots. So does it work? How can I test it? I don't have enough gold, copper. No. This is at 12. We built our system correctly. Anytime we get rotten flesh, anytime you guys drop rotten flesh, and you do a lot. This number should raise up if everything's working correctly. If we're transferring the items. Still not here yet. Takes a while maybe. Does have to go a long ways. You do have to wait for the copper golems to be sorting stuff out. So yeah, it's not the fastest system, but it does work. It most definitely works. So I'm now taking all of the string and the gunpowder and all that is coming over to these copper golems, which will sort everything out, keep everything organized over here. They need the gunpowder stuff will fed into the farms or machines to craft me up all my goods. We've got multiple crafters crafting up various stuff. Hoppers. This is currently just making iron blocks. I made a bunch of iron rails. This one here, I just simply close the chest. Look at the crafter. I just changed the recipe in this crafter. Whenever there's iron available, it'll drop a few pieces in there and a ton of whatever we want. Rails. I have lots of rails. Actually, I had to turn the machine off because I have so many rails. Firework rockets, gunpowder from the creeper farm, and now the mob farms. All siphoned down into this chest here that once it triggers we'll send off and feed all the other farms. Still got some more items to go to get sorted out. Wouldn't mind using the smelter to use the to get the iron ingots too. Wouldn't mind utilizing the same smelter array that I got going up here. To add some of these filters just to filter out the iron to put it in the copper. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm dumping copper into the system. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So what I need to do next is go to our smelter. And filter out where the gold nuggets go. Really should fill that hole. Figure out where the copper's going to go and where. Should do my way around my own belt. Right. Things are getting complicated. I forget how it all works. Don't fall off. So that's where it comes out. This line. Correct? Alright, this is where I do the crafting. Before I get to this point. Yeah, we got some work to do. I gotta put some filters in here. Can I put the filters here? No, because I have to make sure that there's, because I could get some gold ingots and then some iron ingots and some, or nuggets. So I have to, yeah, I have to filter it out before it gets to that point. Okay, no big deal. Got this under control, I believe. But it's going to have to be another day. Soon, though. Filtering items. It's getting kind of busy around here. I kind of like forget what everything's for. I'm sure I can figure it out. Shouldn't really be any reason why I should have to. Everything's going to work perfect. This might be tight, but we'll get it. Things are coming together. Here on my little build. Yeah. It's time to call it a night. I'll get working on those filters. Sorting things. Organizing things. Processing things. We'll get the system together fully. But for now, this is Poppasteves signing off.